Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWE News and Rumors. I'm your host, Brandon Hodge. So this episode right here is brought to you guys by SeatGeek. So if you guys are looking for tickets for any event in the entire world, doesn't have to be a wrestling show, you just need a ticket for a show. Well, go over to SeatGeek, use code Hodge, that's just my last name, at checkout, and you'll get $20 off your ticket. Now this is for first time orders only, so if you've used SeatGeek before, just make a new account. You can still use my code, get $20 off your ticket for any event in the entire world just by using code Hodge at checkout on SeatGeek. Ladies and gentlemen, so let's go ahead and jump into this episode of WWE News and Rumors with the first news story of the day. So the first news story of the day is about Miss Becky Lynch. So Miss Becky Lynch has been denied travel. She cannot and will not be at the Superstar Spectacle show. I don't want to call it a premium live event special, whatever we want to call it, right? So basically, she tried to travel. She tried to travel with the airline, and the airline basically said, we cannot send you through. We cannot allow you through because there's a small tear in your passport. So if there's a tear in the passport, they cannot let her through. So that really sucks. But yeah, Becky Lynch will not be at Superstar Spectacle, so she's really not allowed to travel internationally right now. So yeah, she gotta get a new passport, gotta wait on that, and then she can travel. So she will not be at the Superstar Spectacle show, unfortunately, but I imagine, the next overseas show she will be able to wrestle at, because it doesn't take that long if you get like a upgraded shipping or whatever, updating processing of your passport or whatever. So I'm sure she'll be at the next one, but this one she's just not gonna be able to make it. She said she was at the airport, she tried to get through, and the airline would not let her through with the tear in the passport. So Becky Lynch will not be at the Superstar Spectacle. All right, the next news story is about WWE Crown Jewel. So Crown Jewel is a show that's been happening pretty much every year for the past few years. It's a show over in Saudi Arabia. The prince or whatever, the powers that be over in Saudi, they want some wrestling happening. So they want some wrestling happening. They always do it at a big venue, do a giant show. They go all out for this. They get the biggest stars. Basically, when does this happen? When is Crown Jewel happening? It's happening actually this year on November 4th. So November 4th is when Crown Jewel 2023 will be happening. And yeah, I'm sure it's going to be a big show. They go all out for it. Sometimes I feel like they go a little much for it. There's not really that much build-up or purpose or storytelling for it. I feel like they just make these big matchups to make these big matchups. But we just kind of like pretend Crown Jewel is like kind of a pretend show, if you will, because none of this stuff really matters in the grand scheme of like storytelling or anything, because they kind of just do matches to do matches. It's not like this is furthering a story we're already doing, and the feuds that we're already doing kind of continue. It not really has that feel to it. It's normally just like big matches just for the sake of big matches, but nonetheless, it's exciting. So why not? Let's just do it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so that's actually the only confirmed news stories that I talked to you guys about today. So you know what time it is. You know exactly what time it is. Ladies and gentlemen, go and get your juice boxes out. Get your juice boxes ready, because it is now time to talk about some juicy rumors. So the first rumor of the day will be about Mr. L.A. Knight. So L.A. Knight is currently working on a brand new contract with the WWE. So this is a rumor going around that they're currently working up a long-term contract. I'm sure he's going to be making some good money of Mr. LA Knight being so over now. So that's absolutely wonderful. But this long-term contract, how long-term are we talking here? But basically, the rumors are saying this long-term contract is actually right around 5 years, maybe. 5-year contract. That's a very long contract. Because normally, wrestling contracts, I don't know what the average is. I would say like a 2-year would be like a kind of a standard kind of thing. A 5 years definitely an extended term, very long contract. LA Knight already being 40 years old. So this I don't know how long the guy's wanting to wrestle or how long he's able to wrestle or whatever. All I know is this moment we've been waiting for LA Knight is now upon us, and it has now happened. So LA Knight, 5-year contract in the WWE. I'm happy about that. I love to see another 5 years LA Knight. I'd love to see a giant push. I'd love to see the guy push up to the main event, and I can't wait to see what LA Knight's going to do in the next 5 years in the WWE, because he's going to be in the WWE for another 5 years, pretty much guaranteed. So I can't wait to see what's going to come out of it. All right, the next rumor is going to be about a former WWE wrestler maybe re-signed to the WWE. So we're actually talking about Carlito. So Carlito is a guy who's popped up in the past few years on WWE television, which he hasn't been on WWE television in like a very long time. He's been kind of an indie guy doing his indie thing, but he looks like $1 million now, like better than he ever did when he was in a original WWE run. It is like early 20s or whatever. Basically, the guy is currently, I guess, re-signed. That's what this rumor's saying. But he's made these appearances in the past few years. If it was just for like a Rumble event or like a special, like kind of like a special kind of thing, an interference or something or whatever he does, just kind of like a side kind of thing. But is the guy going to return and actually be a wrestler for the WWE and maybe wrestle for a championship or do something like that? Apparently, yes, he is. Carlito apparently has been signed by the WWE, and they are just kind of waiting on creative to come up with some ideas for him. So Triple H, creative powers that be, come up with some ideas for him for stuff to do. But Carlito is actually actively now signed to the WWE, and he is back officially as, I would imagine, a full-time wrestler. I'm not entirely sure, at least a part-time wrestler, but Carlito's back as an official WWE wrestler. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is actually it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the final news show. This is the final rumor, the final thing that we talk about inside this episode of WWE News Rumors. Some of you guys are sick of hearing about this guy because it's pretty much all the internet's been talking about like for the past solid week. This is about none other than CM Punk. So CM Punk has been released. He's been fired by All Elite Wrestling. Not really for a reason, right? It was like just fired with no reason, but there was a reason he was fired, just not like officially on paper or whatever. So CM Punk, he was causing problems. I don't want to say he was causing problems backstage. I don't know. Where do I sit on this? If you guys want my opinion on this, I've always been a huge CM Punk fan. I'm not a big, I don't like drama. I hate drama. I just like wrestling, but if people are backstage messing with the guy or something like that, just leave the guy alone. Or if there's something he did, then just kind of chill it out, just like, let's just wrestle, enjoy wrestling or whatever. And to be completely honest, I don't know the full situation. No one knows the full situation. Maybe not even Tony Khan knows the full situation, everything that's been going on. So I don't know. All I know is things didn't work there at AEW for CM Punk. And there's a lot of rumors going around right now, a lot of rumors going around this week. What's going to next for CM Punk? Is CM Punk done wrestling? We're never going to see the guy in a wrestling ring again? Or is he going to another wrestling company? Maybe back to WWE. I mean, there is different powers there at B now. I mean, it's no longer a Vince show, but apparently CM Punk didn't like Triple H even more than that. So I don't know. Can we put our personal issues aside, just make some wonderful wrestling? Maybe so. And CM Punk was actually, this is the rumor bit of this, CM Punk was actually thinking about coming back to the WWE not too long ago. He was actually wanting to be in the 2023 Royal Rumble, and he actually came to Tony Khan to see if they would release him out of his contract so CM Punk could be in the 2023 Royal Rumble show. And I don't know if this has something to do with CM Punk backstage being like just trying to cause problems to get released out of the contract so he can go back to WWE and be in the Royal Rumble or whatever. He never got an official offer, the rumors are saying, or whatever, but he was kind of pushing for it. And CM Punk is apparently open to this. He's apparently open to return to the WWE, so we just need the WWE to be open to having CM Punk, which is now going to bring me into the next part of this rumor, which is actually, what's the wrestler's reaction to CM Punk? The rumor CM Punk may be coming to the WWE. As you can imagine, it's completely split down the middle. Some people hate CM Punk. Hate the guy's freaking guts. Other people are his best buddies, and then some people are like, yeah, I would be open. I'm not really the biggest fan of the guy, but I would love to work with the guy if we can make some really good money together, some really good wrestling together. I would love to do that. So pretty much people are split down the middle, but I think most people and pretty much everyone, except maybe a few, would definitely be willing to do business with CM Punk backstage and actually make some good money, have some good wrestling matches and stuff like that. So this is very interesting. And just a very kind of funny side point. Apparently Impact Wrestling, TNA, whatever the heck they want to call themselves, apparently they're really, really excited right now, thinking that CM Punk's going to come to Impact Wrestling or TNA. I mean, I wouldn't say it's out of the realm of possibility, but I don't see that happening. I don't see them coming up with the money to even pay the guy. So no, Impact Wrestling, just slow your roll and shut your mouth. That's just not happening. But CM Punk in WWE, personally, I'd love to see it. It would be a dream come true because I've always been such a huge CM Punk fan. As long as everyone can get along. I don't know if CM Punk's issue backstage were people messing with him or people testing him, or if it was CM Punk just being completely unhappy because they wouldn't release him out of his contract and he wanted to go to the WWE, so he was just going to do anything he could do to try to get released out of that contract so he could do that. I don't know. I don't know if we'll ever have all the answers or whatever, but nonetheless, CM Punk, WWE, CM Punk, Impact Wrestling, CM Punk wrestling again. I think it is happening. I just don't know where, and this honestly, we'll just have to wait and see. But I am excited for the future, and hopefully things are smoother when CM Punk is happy where he's going to be happy. So there you guys, that's actually enjoyed this episode of WWE News Rumors. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts on all these news stories and rumors in the comment section down below. But ladies and gentlemen, I am your one and only undisputed king of vlog style, Brandon Hodge, and I will see you guys in the next video.